The Bois de Sioux Watershed District's work on a 5-mile stretch of Traverse County Ditch 35 finished this fall. It ties into the planned Redpath flood impoundment, which required moving the ditch farther from the road. Ditch improvements, made at the same time, will improve drainage and water quality and reduce erosion.
The improvement of TCD 35 needed to happen because the footprint of the flood impoundment is such that this drainage system was sort of in the way. So we needed to relocate this drainage system, and then it also gives us an opportunity to address some of the flooding from this drainage area. We use the multi-purpose drainage management grant from the Clean Water Funds through Bowser to pay for portions of the improvement project by paying for side inlet water culverts, the continuous berm that you'll see along the drainage system, and then also seeding. So we're able to utilize those funds and then partner with other organizations to leverage those dollars. For both our agricultural producers and for folks who are interested in making sure that our water quality is high, these projects present an opportunity. We can put certain aspects into the project that help clean the water, and then we have the overall drainage system improvement that offers more storage. We're able to control where the flooding happens, and that's what's attractive to the agricultural producers. So our drainage systems were designed at the turn of the century, and they used the technology and the equipment that they had available then. Bringing these projects into the modern day is really important for the productivity of the land around it, for protection of the people that live in this area too.
Steve Berger and his wife Vicki Raydell live in Redpath Township, where Traverse County Ditch 35 meets 12 Mile Creek. They agreed to an easement that gives the Watershed District access to that culvert. He described past flooding.
Well, in 1969, which was our huge flood, we would boat from the house to the barn so we could feed the cattle. And one time the current was so quick we got past the barn and we thought we were going to get swept up, and we didn't know where we were going to end up. The current was that fast, running through our yard. This ditch is actually concerning water coming from the east, but it comes together right in our front yard. So if it would ease the flow of that coming together there, it potentially could help us quite a lot.
So the other aspect of this project is it's phase one of a larger regional floodwater impoundment project. So with this project, we relocated the ditch farther away from the road so that when our future phases come up, we have the room for the footprint of those embankments.
The Redpath flood impoundment is a $40 to $50 million project. We're a decade into the development, which means we've got the land acquired. We now have all of our permits. We're ready to start preparing the bid packages. We know we've got portions of phase 2 already funded. We have funding from Lessard-Sams, LCCMR, the DNR. We've used some flood hazard mitigation funds already, support from the Red River Watershed Management Board, and then also the Bois de Sioux Watershed District.
I tell my co-managers on the Red Board, everything we do in the Bois de Sioux Watershed helps our neighbors to the north. We do not build a project in the Bois de Sioux without it having many facets, and that it also provides clean water in every project. Some of the other benefits involved with this project are for our wildlife. It will give us an extra 28 acres right along the impoundment itself that will be all wildlife area for deer and pheasants and ducks and geese. By putting the meanders back in the river, it will really help with fish, for the fish, and just generally clean up the water in the river. What I'm hoping to see is that we have flood damage reduction so that we hold water from our neighbors in the north to help protect them from flooding, so that we also protect our farm fields and our people right here at home, to enhance the value of their properties and to help them raise better crops in the future. And to clean our water, because face it folks, without good clean water, humanity will die.